They say the first $100,000 is the hardest, and I agree. But your first $10,000, it doesn't have to be. In fact, saving your first $10,000 can be surprisingly simple once you have the right system, the right mindset, and a few smart strategies. I know, because I did it, not by living off rice and coupons, but by making small shifts that created lasting financial freedom. This video is your roadmap. No shame, no overwhelm, no hustle culture, just calm, confident action that will take you from stuck to secure. Because once you save your first $10,000, everything changes, and I'll show you exactly how to get there fast. First, add friction on purpose. Did you notice how spending is designed to be effortless? Click, tap, deliver. So if you want to save, you need to make spending less convenient. Not in a punishment way, but in a strategic, smart way. I call this creating elegant friction. And here's what I did. I deleted saved card details from all my devices. So if I wanted to buy something, I had to stand up, walk to my handbag and manually enter it. That moment alone was often enough for me to stop. Then I unsubscribed from every last chance sale email. My inbox became peaceful, so did my spendings. I even gave a friend £100 and said, if I break my saving rules, you keep it. Extreme, maybe, but incredibly effective. Adding friction protects your future self from the whims of your tired self, your bored self, or your "but I deserve this" self. And we all have her. Mine used to love browsing for British heritage brands at 9 p.m. Oh, how much money has gone down the drain. Now she really loves compound interest. Next, automate like you're already wealthy. And here is the truth. The wealthiest women I know don't think about every transaction. They automate their decisions, and so do I. The moment money lands into my account, here's what happens. A fixed percentage of it flows into a high interest saving account and I don't touch it. Another portion of it invested automatically. My bills are paid via direct debit with no stress. What remains is mine to spend, guilt-free. And when it's gone, it's gone. This system removes the daily drama. It frees up mental space for what really matters. Your work, your family, your peace. So start small, even if it's just £50 a week, but let it run in the background like a private assistant, silently building your future. Next up, create the not now but later list. Impulse spending gives us a dopamine hit, but it also gives us regrets. So rather than saying no, I say not now. And here is my trick. I created a not now but later list on my phone, and anytime I feel the urge to buy, be it a dress, a gadget or something sparkly, I add it to the list instead of purchasing it. The magic, I still feel the satisfaction of wanting something without the cost. And then I give myself 30 days. Yes, not 24 hours, but 30 days. And guess what? Most of the time I forget about it. And if I don't, I revisit it with clear head and decide with intention, not emotion. It's like giving yourself permission with elegance and clarity. Let me give you an example. One of the items on my first not now list was a new handbag. 30 days later, I looked at it and thought, actually, I'd rather invest this money. That money is now part of the fund growing quietly in the background. And the bag, well, I found out that I didn't really like it on the first place. Next, know your strategic four and build your money map. Forget rigid budgets and color-coded spreadsheets. All you need to track every month are these 4 C's. Capital, it's what you earn. Core, what keeps your life running. Housing, food, essentials. Compound, what you invest or save for the future. And choice, what you choose to spend your money on. Dining out, entertainment, lifestyle. This simple breakdown gave me power. Suddenly I could see where my money was slipping away without my awareness. Your financial independence begins with clarity and discipline. And once I did this, I realized I was spending more on casual brunches than I was investing in myself. That was the last month that happened. Try it once a month. Give your money all your attention and it will give you freedom. Next up, stack habits smartly. You don't need more time, you need better rhythms. Habit stacking changed everything for me. Instead of trying to remember to check my finances, I paired it with things I already did. While making my morning juice, I check my bank app, 20 seconds and it's done. While brushing my teeth, I'd review upcoming bills or glance at my saving goals. Instead of scrolling Instagram, I transfer 20 quid to my savings account. Yes, even 20 counts. Why? Because your brain already knows these routines, and when you attach a financial habit to an existing one, it becomes automatic, and over time, I no longer had to try. It became part of me, and that's when the magic happens. Number 6, do a seasonal financial reset. Every 3 months, just like spring cleaning, you clean up your finances. I make a ritual out of it, and here is what I do. I download 3 months of statements. I look for subscriptions I forgot about, streaming apps, trials, delivery passes, those sneaky ones. I highlight any fees or unexpected charges, and I cancel what I don't use and email providers for refunds. Do this quarterly. It feels amazing, like decluttering your handbag and finding forgotten cash. To learn more about proper budgeting, though, I recommend you to check out my book. It took me almost 2 years to write, and it contains a decade of my knowledge, trial and error, and all my learnings along the way. So I'll put the link in the description. And lastly, the one in, one out rule. Now, let me be brutally honest with you. I love beautiful things, always will. But beauty and abundance don't have to equal excess. And here's the rule I live by. If something new comes in, something old must go out. And if I buy a new coat, I donate or sell the one I no longer wear. If I upgrade a tech gadget, I resell or recycle the old one. This simple rule keeps your life intentional. You shop less out of boredom and more out of purpose. And you also begin to love what you already own because it's curated, considered, and aligned with your values. Less clutter, more clarity. And guess what? You spend less and save money naturally. And here's the bonus tip. If you're good at something really good, you can take a side gig for a few months. That's what I did. I shared my expertise as a freelancer and got paid $2,000 each month for half a year straight. And voila, 10,000 in my pocket. And to be honest, when I hit that $10,000 mark, I didn't feel rich. I felt secure. Suddenly, I could say no to things I didn't want. I could pause for a moment before rushing into the next job. I could sleep through the night, knowing I had a buffer. And that's what your first $10,000 gives you: time, choice, and peace. Your first $10,000 is not about being frugal, not at all. It's about becoming focused. It's not about giving things up. It's about deciding what you want more. And once you taste that, there is no going back. So if you've been waiting for a sign to begin, this is it. Start with just one of these steps. And if you want to dive deeper, check out my Budget Like a Millionaire book, linked below. This isn't about scrimping. It's about stepping into the financially empowered woman you were always meant to be. To learn more on how to build passive income, click on this video right here.